Most folks think they need a massive shop, but what if this 30 by 40 is the sweet spot?
Let's get into it and find out.
Let's go check it out.
Welcome back, Pack.
Welcome back, Pack. Ed here with the WolfSteel Marketing Department, and today we're checking out another beautiful tubular 30 by 40 metal building. But I got my man James right here with me.
Yes, sir.
James, how are we feeling, James?
Amazing. Weather's great. We're in January and it's nice out. We're short sleeves and shorts. So,
yeah, I'm in shorts.
Hey, can't beat it.
You cannot beat it.
Gotta love Texas.
You cannot beat it. Actually, we did get rain from a sprinkler earlier.
Sprinkler on a timer.
Yes.
I think they did that on purpose.
But anyways, Pack, we actually did an FAQ video. It was me and Admiral that came back here.
Yep.
I believe it was sometime in November, around
Something
there,
like that.
where we did a frequently asked questions that clients were asking us, our viewers were asking, our salesmen as well, and client Admiral was able to answer lots of frequently asked questions that provided lots of valuable information as well.
Exactly.
So again, if you were not able to check that video out, I highly recommend checking it out. But for this one's going to be a little bit different tour, a quick walk around of the finished building, because clients are asking, what does this finished building look like? And right here, y'all have it. And James is going to drop, again, some valuable information because he's the knowledge guy right here. So
this is one of the most popular ones because after the FAQ video, the salesman will actually get clients send a link to this video and say, I want this, but I want this color and this color, or I don't want wainscot, or I want this. So that's the great thing about the YouTube videos. They'll just send it and say, I want this exact building. So that's what is super helpful about, sharing all the knowledge, the specs, the pricing, everything like that. They just send the link and say, give me this, but change a color or change the door. So
yeah, he's basically he's the natural salesman too as well. If you haven't noticed. But also, Pack, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all our socials, and we have a giveaway as well.
Sign up for that free building, a 30 by 40 with concrete.
Texans, we're giving away a 30 by 40 metal building completely for free. If you ever dream of your own shop, garage, workshop, man cave, you name it, this is your chance. We are launching our biggest giveaway ever. For details on how to enter the giveaway, head over to our WolfSteel Buildings Facebook page.
Alrighty, James. Once again, my man, it feels like you're just a natural YouTuber now. You're in a lot of our videos already, so James, talk to us. What are the specs behind this build real quick? Give us a quick insight.
All right, so this one is a 30 by 40, again, one of our most popular sizes, with a lean-to. We have part of it is enclosed. We have 20 foot of it enclosed, 20 foot of it open. And this one is 14-foot leg height. So this one will be, since we go taller, we do a double leg. So the legs are welded together. And the roof pitch for the main building is going to be 412. This lean-to is a 212. It is 14 gauge steel tubing, 2.5 square tubing.
Yes.
The colors, we have a brown and a taupe. So you can see with the wainscot, and the roof is also brown. And then one of my favorite features in this building is probably this open lean-to.
Yeah.
This is what my building is missing. This would be ideal. Sit in the rocking chairs, have your ceiling fan going, and then also with the header. The header is cedar encased, and then we have the cedar posts.
Gotcha.
So instead of having a leg here in the way, you have this nice, beautiful view, and you can just sit here and have an adult beverage at night or whatever, hang out with the kids or the animals. That's what's great about this 30 by 40. It's not just a 30 by 40 basic box. You can kind of change it however you see fit. Talk to the salesman, say, okay, I want a different height, I want different doors, I want part of it enclosed, I want all of it open. It's custom fit, whatever you need.
Yes.
And the 30 by 40 is kind of like the chameleon. You can change it up however you see fit, whatever you want.
Beautiful. And that's something, again, I wanted to point out as well, is that just lately, we've been getting this design come up so many times. I mean, people are loving this design. I'm surely loving it because you can, again, enclose that one section of the lean-to and keep this section open.
Right.
And how convenient, again, is it for someone if you were to work inside your shop and you can hop out and just come out and feel that fresh air and come out and sit under that lean-to.
Exactly. Whether you have a pool out here, you need a place to get out of the sun. And the great thing about the enclosed portion, say you're working on cars, you're doing woodworking or something like that, and you need a room for shelves or a room for your air compressor or your loud equipment or anything like that. We've had some where their pool is adjacent to the building, and so that's the equipment, the pool equipment, the pumps and everything like that.
And then working our way around over here, you mentioned the cedar posts. Talk to us again, the importance of these cedar posts. because usually you would have that, you know, galvanized tubing right here, that single leg.
Right.
Is that an upgrade that we usually provide?
It is. So these are upgraded. Normally you would have on 5 foot on center, you would have, you know, the steel tubing. This just makes it a whole lot nicer, a whole lot more, you know, residential, gives it a beautiful look.
Yes.
And still maintain structural integrity. So these columns, I mean, you can see the way they're fastened and everything. Solid wood columns, spaced every 10 foot. And then instead of the header, if you want, you know, if the header's, you don't want the header visible, you can go ahead and we can encase that to match this. And so it just gives this nice, beautiful finished look.
We've been seeing the header in one of our previous videos. We mentioned where he has a couple headers in his building.
And I mean, like I said, you can change it up. You can either leave it to where you see the legs and you see the header. You can encase them. You can do the columns and then the encasement around the header. You can do it where you can bring the panel down and trim it out to where it's not seen. We've had it to where some of these we have the legs or the double legs, and they'll actually have the same sheet paneling as the main building. Salesmen are very keen on that. Like, what do you want? We can make it happen.
Beautiful. Awesome. And then working our way around here.
This one is a 10 by 12, so 12 high, 10 wide. And then this one is a little bit bigger. This one is 12 by 12. And then on the back, we have another 10 by 10. So you can open this up and you get this nice breeze. You can kind of see what hair I have left as it is blowing in the wind here. You know, you can hear the wind chime in the background. So you get this nice breeze.
Beautiful.
So, you know, sometimes you don't even have to worry about HVAC, you know, any of the like mini splits, the heat pump units. So hot and, you know, heat and cold. Sometimes just cracking the doors open gives you a nice breeze and it makes it livable. And this one actually has 1 inch and 1 inch spray foam on the ceiling and the walls.
Yes.
Ice gray. I wish you could see it.
Yeah.
Ice gray is the new cool
It's
thing.
the new cool,
It's
right?
beautiful. You know, the ice gray helps it keep it kind of moderate temperature, not fluctuating as crazy as Texas, you know, Mother Nature does.
Yes.
And then you crack the doors and you get a nice breeze through here,
Yes.
and the sprinkler cools you off too if that helps.
Yes, that is correct. Moving into a little bit of the more insight of the doors right here. The client does have the brush seal kit. Talk to us again the importance of having that brush seal kit.
So a lot of places, a lot of companies, or a lot of doors, they don't have the brush seal. They don't have anything in here. So I've actually been, when I was out buying car parts or whatever on Marketplace, a guy saw the WolfSteel logo and he's like, "Oh, hey, can you come check out my building?" And he would actually, they didn't have a header seal, they didn't have a brush seal. It was a competitor building, whatever. So he had light where it would just shine straight through. And when it was snowing, he actually got a little snow drift. The snow would find its way, and he had a little snow drift inside of his building. So I kind of turned him on to the brush seals, and this will seal up against the door. And just helps, with bugs and a little bit, slows the elements down, and you don't have light intrusion and things like that. So they are very helpful.
Yeah, and from what I can notice as well, it kind of reduces the wind the sound that you get from the wind pushing on.
Right. It kind of like puts a little bit of preload on it, so it kind of holds it in place. Otherwise, these are kind of banging around, rattling with the wind, and gets a little noisy.
A new project can be tedious. Finding the correct contractor for your concrete, building, insulation, etc. It's a lot. We know. We've seen it from various customers, which is why we've combined everything in one place just for you. We handle everything for you to make sure you have your building your way. We do tubular and red iron metal buildings, bolt-ups to weld-ups, concrete, site preparation, demolition work, polished concrete, polyura, or concrete coatings, permitting assistance to make sure you are clear with the city and HOA, various insulation options like spray foam, fiberglass, and solar reflective insulation, gutter system, custom accessories to stand out against your neighbor, custom overhead and roll-up doors, cedar posts or encasements, various service door options or windows to match your aesthetics, mezzanines or balconies available for bolt-ups to give you that additional vertical space. Electrical is in the beta and available close to our office here in Fort Worth, Texas. Limited landscaping options and masonry to match your home or get that HOA approval. Everything you need in one place. Whether you're a business owner needing warehouse space, or a car enthusiast needing a garage, or just anyone looking for a strong custom metal building, we've got you covered. Our clients choose not because we're the cheapest, but because of what we stand for. Keep in mind, we do not service outside of our service areas. We do not provide just materials or just metal building kits. We don't just do concrete or spray foam. We do full turnkey Texas metal building projects. If you fall within our service area, contact us today. If not, I hope our channel can help you with your metal building project.
When we talk about on the concrete side, the client, we did this massive driveway over here. Talk to us a little bit. How was that process, and why did we did this driveway?
So yeah, a lot of the new builds, they'll have like a little place where you can back out of your main dwelling's driveway, and then that's about it. You have enough room to back up and then get out of the driveway, but they don't have enough to, you know, wherever you're putting the building. And so what we did was we connected, and because of the terrain and because of the trees, we kind of had to snake it through here, and then it widens out here to where you have full access to the building to both doors.
Gotcha. And I noticed, and then another thing, back to the building, the wainscot.
Yes.
Man, wainscot just adds a whole different touch to the building. It gives it a different look, literally.
It does, it really does. Some HOAs actually require it, that you have to have, you know, you can't have one solid color. So it makes it really clean looking, it makes it really nice. The days of just plain one, you know, just plain color and just steel are gone. You have the wainscot. Sometimes you can actually do a wainscot where the trim will come out. You can do a masonry wainscot here. Some HOAs require that. So, you know, we have the capability to do all that, whatever is the preference.
So the client did opt in for gutters and downspouts. Again, talk to us the importance of these gutters and downspouts being not just on the lean-to, but on the main building as well.
Right. So what we'll do is we'll dump them from the main onto the lean-to, and then we'll run down here. And he has it to where it's kind of spouted off to get it away from it. Because if you don't have, like I've been to a couple that didn't have gutters, and the rain will just come straight down, and then what happens is all this dirt gets washed out, and then you can actually get water intrusion under the foundation, kind of makes it unsettled, things like that. So you want to push water away from the foundation and the building as much as possible. So this side kind of goes out into the yard, and then the other side there's kind of a wet weather creek over there, and it flows into that, and it keeps it away from his property.
And then something I'm noticing as well, the matching color screws.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Big
you gotta have.
right?
Yeah. I mean, you know, back in the day, one of my dad's old buildings, you know, the screws were all like the Galvalume color, so they didn't really have color match. So you would have it would be an eyesore. So it's really nice that we do color match for, you know, for everything. Custom trim for the wainscot, you know, so you don't have to worry about water intrusion. It gives it a nice break, a nice transition from one color to another.
Moving over again to this 10 by 10, right? You mentioned?
Yes.
Beautiful 10 by 10 roll-up door. We do have that the J trim, right?
Yes.
And talk to us again, what we do differently here at WolfSteel compared to the industry.
So one thing we do is we have a U trim that goes over the tubing. So you have the U trim here, and then you get your brush seal that mounts on top, and then we'll have a J trim here. And to give it a nice transition, the J trim is measured and folded just right to where it goes over the wainscot trim to give it a nice transition and a nice look there as well.
Comes with our concrete notchage detail as well. Again, we do have footage of that when we came out here during the building process. Right. And man, I know, James, you saw almost basically the whole building put up because you live right down the street.
Yep. Drive home and I see, you know, they got the slab done. Drive home, I see they have the frame up, you know, and then they started sheeting it. And then now I get to drive by and he's out here using it like he's supposed to, you know, drive home at night and the lights are all on. He's out here wrenching or working on it.
That's
so
awesome.
It's great to see.
James, another thing is the foam gap enclosures, right? The client did spray foam, right?
Right.
Why are these foam gap enclosures really, really important when it comes to spray foam and keeping the critters out?
The foam gap enclosures are very important, and if you haven't seen it, we'll have marketing share a picture of it.
Yes.
Basically, the opposite side is just flat with adhesive, so it goes up against the backing, and then this side of it actually follows these contours. So the high rib and the low rib, it actually follows the contour.
Beautiful.
So up under here is actually a foam enclosure. So it seals off up at the top, up at the bottom. So because if we spray foam here and we don't have these enclosures, you're gonna get seepage. So you're gonna have, you know, spray foam starts oozing out, and you don't want that. It's a terrible mess to clean up. It's really ugly. Foam gap enclosures are very important for the building, and even if you're not doing spray foam, I like them. I prefer them just because it seals out. You don't have to worry about anything. Even though we have a notch, you know, we don't have to worry about water intrusion, but you get a little bit of dust that'll blow through occasionally or things like that. It's Mother Nature, you know, crazy winds out here in Texas.
Well, there you have it, Pack. Again, a big thank you, James, for giving us a quick tour of this beautiful finished 30 by 40 two-wheel metal building. James, any last words, any last questions or anything like that you want to say?
I think I'm good. I really love this building. I really love the lean-tos.
Yeah, it was a very special, very unique building, a highly requested building. Again, if you have not signed up for that free building giveaway, sign up now, because man, you could be winning something like this, a 30 by 40 with concrete, right?
Yes, with concrete.
But anyways, Pack, we're about to head back to the office. We got lots of work to do, right, James?
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Alrighty, Pack, it's giveaway time. For those who watched our previous video, we had a question in there of what the correct color choice of this metal building was for the wall panels, and we had 4 lucky participants participate and drop their answer in the comment section of our previous video. The deadline was also on Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. So if you missed the deadline, don't worry, we have plenty of more giveaways coming up. But for those 4 who dropped their answer in the comment section, it's giveaway time. So I'll be spinning the wheel right now to see if you were the lucky winner of the free shirt and the free WolfSteel flag. Let's spin that wheel now. So who's gonna be the winner of the free shirt and the free WolfSteel flag? And it's Get Lost in the Script. Congratulations to Get Lost in the Script. Shoot us a message with all your info, and we'll also be reaching out to you in our previous video in the comment section. We can't wait to see you rocking that WolfSteel merch. And thank you to everyone who dropped their answers in the comment section. We love when y'all participate. We love giving out free items, free giveaways. So again, we appreciate y'all. But if you didn't win this time, again, stay tuned to our next videos. We'll be doing a lot more giveaways. So you definitely don't want to miss out. And we'll see you in the next one, Pack.
What's up, Pack? Remember to stay up to date with everything that we're up to by checking out our social media. You can find us at WolfSteel Buildings for behind the scenes action. We share our latest projects, update on what the team is working on, and all the exciting progress happening in real time. Don't miss out on the action, and remember to give us a follow.
If your race trailer won't fit, your garage space is too cramped, and you're tired of stressing out every time the weather rolls in, then this is a video for you.
Let's go check it out.